Evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great evening, great week. The end of the week now, actually. So, for some people, anyhow, some people have to work weekends. So, hope you're all having a great day and a great weekend and a great week in general. It's just going to be another journal update. I know I haven't done one in a while. I was sick over the Christmas and stuff like that. I'm not long back on the mats. I was training Monday and I was training tonight. The Monday class was all about cross collar and the cross collar on the Ezekiel from Mount, and you can get it from half guard and stuff like that as well. Especially the cross collar. Cross collar is ridiculously versatile. So that was a very good class. Took a lot out of that. I wanted to go yesterday because that would have continued on that trend with cross collar and Ezekiels and stuff like that from Mount and half and stuff like that. But due to stuff that was out of my hands, I went to the advanced class tonight, and I've never felt more like the nail in my life. Everyone there was more advanced. There was only one other white belt there, and he knew what he was doing. And unfortunately, I didn't. But swings and roundabouts. We all have bad days. But he taught me a few bits and pieces. I'd say he didn't have any stripes in his belt, but I'd say he was probably a 3-stripe. Probably getting close to a blue belt, possibly. He was very good. I myself are only a white, only a 1-stripe white. I've been training a year now, well, a little under a year with injuries and stuff like that. Probably 9 or 10 months. I should probably be, well, it doesn't really matter what level I am. Probably waiting on a new stripe now, but I don't really care about stripes or belts or anything like that. I'm just there just to bit of skill progression and just to learn a new skill basically. But tonight's class was all about body locking and how to defend the body lock from the person on the bottom, and how to pass the body, and how to use the body lock to pass the person's open guard using butterfly hooks. The body lock is pure torture. I don't know whoever came up with it, but by God, my lower back is in a fucking hames. Sorry about the language, but it was torturous, and I couldn't really get the hang of it. I don't know if my arms aren't long enough or what. I was told I had my arm position was too high up some guys' backs, but that might have been it. But I found it very hard to pass. He ended up letting go of the body lock the whole time to release the knee so I could pass, and then release the other leg and pummel out. But the body lock does not seem to work for me whatsoever. If I put a bit of time into it, it might work, but it's not something I see incorporating into my game plan. It's good to know, but it is something that I'll probably be incorporating in the next while. I have other plans with my rule of 1 and rule of 2 and rule of 3 system that's going to be incorporated in the next 2 or 3 years. But yeah, it was a good class. I learned 2 sweeps from that as well, which was very useful. 2 sweeps from defending against the body lock. But that was basically where you defend the underhook by going for an underhook and coming and grabbing on their shoulder, and then with your other hand, I think you underhook them as well, and you sort of what grip did you use? God, I can't remember the grip you used. Gable grip. You gable grip them, and then you pull them to one side, and the side that you're going to pull them on, you bring one of your butterfly hooks over onto that side knee, and you push with that leg down, flattening their leg, and then you basically lift their other leg with your other butterfly hook. It's a pretty sweet sweep. It'll take a lot of getting used to, though. I was pretty useless at it, to be honest. I learned another one as well, but I just can't remember it now. That was basically the one I took from that. As for your body lock passing, the only one that I could seem to get any way lucky with at all was probably a basic body lock pass where you beat one leg and you pin that knee with your foot and then pummel out and bring your other leg free and basically jump over their guard and get into side control. It was effective to a level, to a point, but the guy that was teaching me wasn't really trying, if you get me. I tried it on 1 or 2 other guys and it wasn't working at all. mainly because I was leaving far too much space, and they were punishing the hell out of me for it. But we all learn, and unfortunately I'm going to learn a little bit slower. But as I said earlier, I amn't really too interested in incorporating the body lock into my system. It's very good to learn how to defend against it, alright, but I don't think I'll be putting effort into it. As for the leg pummeling and that'll definitely be interesting later on when I go and incorporate in the double, no, not the double under, the over under pass and stuff like that. But for now that's all I've taken out of that class. It was a very good class, but going back to the start, what I said earlier, I have never felt like a nail more in my life. It wasn't disheartening, but it was a tough pill to swallow. Usually I'd be competitive, let's put it that way, but today I was just, I don't know, I might have been just not feeling it, I'm not sure, but I'm not going to make excuses. I just wasn't at the races today, and everyone made me feel it. But we shall go again on Monday, and we will start again. Going to hit the gym tomorrow morning, and I won't get training again because I have family commitments and stuff like that, so it'll be Monday next week, possibly Wednesday, because they're the beginner classes, and I'd like to get my fundamentals sharpened again before I possibly go to the advanced class again. Now, saying that, the advanced class is definitely not my comfort zone, and I definitely need to be pushing more and more into the advanced class as well to get out of my comfort zone. But the beginner's class isn't really my comfort zone as well. There's stuff I don't know in the beginner's class as well, but it is easier. It's a lot easier. It's a lot more structured, really. The advanced class is a lot more advanced techniques, basically, even though the body lock pass probably isn't advanced. But there was a lot of things the instructor was going over that it's just a lot to take in, you know. For the advanced guys, the guys might have seen some of this before, they might have taken in a lot. For someone like me that had just started looking at body locking for the first time, the majority of it went over my head, massively went over my head, but it was still a good class, and I will definitely be getting back to the advanced classes after a short spell back with the beginners class, probably for a month or two, going to the Monday and Wednesday, and hopefully an open mat or something on the Saturday, just for refreshers. But for now it's going to be Monday and Wednesdays till I get my fitness and all that back. As I said, I was sick over the Christmas, so the end of the year training for me wasn't great. I've just back there, I think last week, and I only got to the Monday class again with family commitments stuff. Family been sick, and then other bits and pieces popping up. But I'll definitely be looking again 2 or 3 days a week from now on, along with 2 days in the gym at least as a minimum, and working from there, working to get the weight down. I'm 200 pound now at the minute. Next goal is to get down to 190 and play with it from there. See if I want to go down anymore, or if I want to stick with the 190. And then I am aiming to compete in May now. It's been pushed out an awful lot since I broke the toe and the missus was going for surgery and stuff like that. I was looking at competing in February, but it's just too close now for me and my level, and my fitness level has just gone through the floor since I was off, and since I was off sick. Really bad dose over the Christmas. Still slightly recovering from it, but yeah, well, that's the plan anyway. There's also a competition in March the 8th in Waterford. It's a grapple city. I'll see how I feel around the end of February, and I might consider that. But that involved the missus taking time off work, and I'm not too sure if she's keen on doing that. She'd be just back to work now, and the first time in the year in February, so I'll have to play my cards right there, and we'll see how we get on. But I'll definitely be looking at March or May, sorry, and then another one in June, and then another one in September, and another one in November, possibly 2 in November actually. But we'll see how the body holds up. Anyway, everyone, hope you all had a great day. If anyone's rolled out there today, let me know how you got on. Let me know if you're the hammer or the nail. And the best of luck out there, everyone, and stay safe and have fun rolling. Bye bye. This has been the Patchwork Grappler. Have a nice day.